Well, hello, YouTube. Coming to you from the darkened corners of the mansion. The CLB mansion, where we are going to be playing some more blueprints. If you get what I'm saying. Why is blueprints not showing up on my OBS? Why? How about now? Hey, there we go. Okay, now we can go back to the... you got it. We've got it. All right, so here's what we're doing tonight. We're going to be doing the run to end all runs. This is going to be the giant spoiler run. So if you're keen to play this game and you don't want anything spoiled, get out out of here. Go take your skiggledy urinal and go Silma your Razzlers. All right? Because we're going to be spoiling everything tonight. We're going to be taking it out a whole new door tonight. That didn't sound right. But we do have a good run set up. This is a live broadcast that I'm doing, so you might be watching this as a VOD if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching a past video on Twitch, you maybe watch this live. Who knows? We're live a couple nights a week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that's not much of a schedule because it's just like, hey, we could be streaming at any time. But we stream on both. So if you hear me talking to people, I'm not crazy. Well, hang on. I am crazy. But the people I'm talking to, they're also crazy. And they're in chat. All right. For instance, my ex had a lawyer. I would have preferred the ex. Ex people humor when you have an ex. You always get the humor-y humors. So what have we got here? So we have it set up right now where when we start this run, we're going to have 90 steps to begin with. 90. We should have, I believe, 2 gems, and 6 to 8 coins. We will also be able to go and get probably an item, maybe an item, not sure. We'll have to see. I now know the 3 methods for opening up the antechamber doors. At least I know how to take 3 of them. I don't know how to get through the one that we get to the end. I also know what to do once we've gotten through the antechamber, and we should have enough steps to do everything, but we're gonna have to play this exactly perfect. We cannot screw this up. This is the run to end all runs, and technically, no, it's not, because we could win the game. We could beat the game, and we're still not finished with the game because this game still has a ton of stuff that you have to do. Apparently, much like Noita, this will be just the beginning. Why don't we hop on in? Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful morning, whatever the heck you're having, just have it. Have it like you want it, baby. All right. Meanwhile, I'll also have some chips, just so you know. Why is it doing that? There we go. I had to shut that off. Started with a 55.56 increase in steps. Yeah, pretty much, right? Actually, technically speaking, almost 100. So it would be 80% increase, because I started with 50 and I got 40. So that gives me almost twice as much. So that's 80% increase. Now, if you go the other way, if you decrease it from 90 to 50, then yeah, then it's a 50 something percent decrease. No, wait, no, I don't know. Anyway, so here we are. This is the entrance. We're going to run away. Bye. Why are we running away? Why? Because we're going to go over here. We did manage to open this. I will not say how, because you can go figure that out for yourself. There'll be enough spoilers today. We don't need to be spoiling everything. All right, the root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. No thanks. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of coins. That might be the way to go. Each time you drop the dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Yeah, but And I have been in the tomb, by the way. We solved pretty much everything in the tomb. Everything in the tomb that we could. So, like, I don't know. Hovel sounds good. And we do have 90 steps. But the price on the steps starts to get really nuts after a while. So I think what we're going to do is the dig spots. Because we have tried this before with this. You know, on certain runs, that whole thing with the steps might be a good idea. In this case, it's probably not. Oh my goodness, bird coming in with a raid. Burn. Hey, burn. Hey, burn. Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody here knows you, so I would normally shout you out, but you gets no shouts because it's just Colin and Fluff here. And we all know you. Small raid still counts. Still hits the algorithm hard. Still bangs off in that algorithm. Oh, this, I need this. I need this. Okay, perfect. All right, this is one that I was trying to find because I see these people's faces and I don't know who they are. So I'm going to take a snip of this. Okay, good. Now I'm going to save it as BP family tree. Okay. And then I'm actually going to open this up and I'm going to leave it open on this side behind everything else so that I can take a look at it while I'm playing, because I do kind of need to know these names here. All right, so let's zoom in. I can take a little look here. All right, so Baron Thomas Sinclair is this one. Baroness who? O'Ravel. Lord William Espin. Lady Ashlyn. Lionel Espin. Clara Espin. What, did they get married? That's a little creepy. Herbert Sinclair. Simon H. Sinclair. Mary Epson. Okay, this is a very confusing family tree. Oh no, it's not confusing. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. So it was these two gave birth to him. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, gave birth to both of them. Okay. And they gave birth to both of them. And these two gave birth to her. Okay. All right. That makes sense. So these two made these two made these, and these two made this. And I guess I'm down here. Maybe no, I'm not Mary Epson's son. Who am I? I'm Simon. The hell am I? Simon P. Jones. Well, then how the heck, who am I? How am I related to all this stuff? I don't know. This is a little creepy. Okay, what is that for? Oh, I recognize some of those people from the pictures in the house. Yeah, exactly. I think top is parents, middle is kids, and the bottom is grandkid. Yeah, it took me a second to figure it out. But it's just, that's not how you write a family tree. This is not how you write a family tree. This is almost backwards. It's like they're saying she's the root of the family tree, which is not how that works. They call this the root cellar, which I kind of get. I don't see any items in here though. This is kind of an unmitigated disaster, if you ask me. This has done nothing for us, considering we don't even have a shovel to dig with. She's the root of all evil. I don't doubt it. Imagine coming down here with a shovel, starting with a shovel. I bet you there's a way to start with a shovel in the game. I 100% guarantee you there's a way to do it. 150. Oh, there we go. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories name Marion Marigold was last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage after late. No sign has been found yet. Okay, that's bizarre. We got to figure out how she fits into this because her books are everywhere in the house. No, I'll have to read that scrapbook again. I think the scrapbook was in archives. All right, well, this might turn out to be a big old nothing burger. Cost us 6 steps for nothing. That's the other reason I didn't want to take the one that, you know, we can open doors with steps instead of gems. If they let you choose, like pick when you want to do that, that'd be great, but they don't. All right, let's grab our allowance. Yeah, 6 coins. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. Here is the deal, and I'm gonna need your help, especially those of you that are watching in the VOD. I want you to tell me in the comments when I'm about to make a mistake. Okay, that way I don't make that mistake. So those of you watching this a couple days later, please put in the comments when you see me about to make a huge mistake. That way I won't do it. For those of you that are here, actually, and also like and subscribe. That's right, I forgot. Like and subscribe. That way I know I made a mistake. Anyway, those of you that are here, keep your mouth shut. No, you can tell me whatever you want. Look at all those potatoes. Oh, I know. I'm looking at it. You look at it. I would at least thought we could have eaten one of those, right? Anyway. Yeah, I've tried to do that before. Hey, tried to make vodka out of potatoes. I met a chap that was able to make liquor out of, not liqueur, but liquor. Make mash out of potatoes, I think. Oh, watch a VOD, try to comment. Yeah, I've done that before too. Like, especially if it's, yeah, if it's got the scroll of the chat and then I go to like type and I'm like, oh, wait, I can't do that. So what would be a mistake? All right. A mistake would be when I critically need to draw a certain type of room or a certain direction. Let me show you. So let's say I'm here, right? Wait, can we even see? Okay. Yeah, you can see my mouse. Okay. So let's say I'm here. And I need to draw something that goes straight to here. And I still have rooms that are open down here. And I don't have 3 gems, a key, or dice. So dice might make it so I don't need the gems or a key. But I definitely need at least 1 key and at least, I would say at least 2 gems. So that we can make sure we can get across room, but 3 would be best. So if I'm sitting here and there are rooms left to do and I have not explored them and I'm not prepared to open a door to go through, y'all gotta let me know. All right. So we're gonna start on the bottom, and like we've been doing, we've been actually doing pretty well by taking rooms like the den, which seem relatively boring, but they increase our gem count. And they open up doors to places we need to go. I don't have a sledgehammer, so I can't get in there yet, but we'll remember there's a chest over here. There's a chest over at the Frankenstein place. There's a chest. So let's take the pantry. Burning with a fireplace. There's a chest in the darkness of everybody's den. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waiter. Or your wait staff, I should say. Please don't call people by names. Okay, I won't. All right, so we could go to the commissary and see if there's anything to buy. We have 3 gems, which is, I think it's okay in this case because we could probably buy a gem in here. We could buy extra gems if we need it. Okay, and everything's on sale, so this was actually a good idea. All right, let's see what we got. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, and metal detector. I think the shovel is a must because we get extra diggies. Do not genderize anything. Did I genderize? Yes, that's true. I did. I said wait her and not wait staff. I'm going to genderize everything. Everything now is a gender. This is now Chevelle. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point. Salt shaker would be very good too, because that's going to give us extra steps. Just playing around. I know you are. Believe me, Bird. I know you are. Plus, we don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to worry about that anymore, apparently. That's what I've been told. Just have to still be polite, which we should have been anyway. Just be polite. But we don't have to worry about genderizing somebody's dog incorrectly. All right, we'll get the shovel because, like I said, we got diggy hole. We got the root cellar. See, look, root cellar already gave us a hole here. Maybe we get our gem back. We get some coins. Oh, guess what that means? Guess what we can get? Let me see a shake of salt like a salt shaker. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, anytime we eat the food, we will get the extra step. All right. Give me a crank. All right, car keys. Good. Car keys are not always there, but when something is there, it is 99% of the time it's the car keys. For whatever reason, they end up here in the parlor. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That is a lie, because we know it can only be in one. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That is also a lie. So these two are incorrect. This one has to be true then. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Correct. There we go. I knew that was true. That was easy. You gotta remember, one is always false, one is always true, and then one could be either true or false. So if you can figure out which one is true, that's always going to point you to the box that you want. If you can't figure out which one is true, but you can figure out two of them are false, the remaining one has to be true. When all else fails, yes. All right, let's go to the billiard room. We are literally tearing through the areas that have our rewards early on. Okay, so 19. Okay, blue means add, and this means square. So 1 plus 2 squared, so that's 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. 5. This means multiplication because it's pink. 5 times 6 is 30. Minus 20 is 10. Times 1 is 10, right? Yep, okay. Oh, this one's going to be bad. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. (36) divided by 6 and divided by 1. The 1 doesn't matter. Divided by 6 is 6. Minus 3 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Give it to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't try to mess with a math teacher. Former math teacher, I should say. The secret garden key. You can now enter the secret garden. I've never even drawn the secret garden, guys. I've never even seen the secret garden. I'm going to assume it's in the house. Security. It would be good to get security early on. And that's actually a pretty beneficial setup for it. We do have 4 gems, so I think that leaves us okay with 3 gems. And like I said, security is usually very valuable to have, because we can change the way that the locks work. Not completely, but a little bit. You have state inventory. Do we miss anything? We got 1 trunk, but that's okay. We knew that. Keycard system. All right, let's change them. Change medium to low. That means we'll get less security doors. Set security level. No, change offline mode. We'll change it to unlock. So if we can turn off the power to the security system, they will all be unlocked. Just the security doors, not the locked doors. All right. Back. I don't think there was anything else that I wanted out of here, right? Yeah, we don't have to log into the network. We can't read emails from here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see. Is there any junk over here for us? No, no junk. No junk. Okay. Where are we going? We're going straight to hell. Ooh, that could be good to get. That's no good because that what do you call it? That bricks. So yeah, let's get this. We're gonna get a diggy. We got a diggy. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Now we have 87 when we started with 90. So we've got to do all this with only 3 steps. Isn't that awesome? Oh, and we got the broken handle. The broken handle, or the broken lever, allows us in a certain room to open this one or this one. I think it's this one. All right. So we are in excellent shape right now. Like really, really good shape. All right, so we do have a way out through security, but let's do down here first. Let's see if we can get even more resources. All right, we don't want to kill off too many corridors. So I think this is safe to put the dark room here. Yeah, because we don't care too much about this room, and we definitely don't care too much about that room. So you can shut off on us. We don't care. And then this is gonna be blank. We won't know exactly what to get, but we'll pick this one. Yeah, there we go, baby. There we go. We got a metal detector. And we got a coin. The coin. Actually, it's not a coin, it's a gem. Now I want to figure out how we open this up, because there is a way to open up the electrical closet. We were able to open up the back of it. So there's gotta be some way to do it in here. And we stopped looking at the pictures because I think we've got all of the pictures now at this point. So, all right, let's take a look at this one. Big thing is don't take rooms with gem requirements, because that will probably hurt you. We really didn't want to waste a hallway there, but that's all right, I guess. Oh, it's telling us something's here. Key. That's our first key. Very good. All right, we'll go over here. Do we want to have a drop off here? I think we'll put the chapel here, because we don't care so much about losing money once going through here, because we'll never be coming back through here again. So actually, I think this is a good idea. We got another key. Very good. All right. And was my beeper beeping? Yeah, my beeper's beeping too. So something going on here. Old shoe. Oh, good. I've been looking for an old shoe. There it is. Some coins. Coins. So we literally made all of our money back plus a key. Very nice. What did we leave in there? Battery pack? Oh, we can't do this one. Oh, shoot. We just killed our run. We just freaking killed our run. I can't believe it. We literally just killed our run. I didn't leave a way out. And I blocked this off. I needed to come back up through here. And we have to draft. We can't get out. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I can go back to security. That's it. There's no other open doors to get out. This was my way out. I needed to go here. I was thinking we would have an option to go up here. I honestly didn't think we would just get one here, and I wasn't thinking that. Obviously, that is a very, very real consequence. We lose our huge run. We just lost our freaking huge run. This is incredibly painful. Oh, damn it. I knew I shouldn't have played around down here as much. I knew I should have gotten that closet and I should have headed back up. I should have left that stuff there, or left the chapel. Or I should have at least looked at the doors before I decided to go this way. I'm gonna get a lot of comments telling me not to do this. It's too late. Too late, I did it. I don't see any other way to get through this. Yeah, I can't even draw the garage. The only thing I could draw would be the secret door. Because I think I can draw the secret door and then use a blue room to go through to the blue room. Oh no, that's still gonna... Because I can't go this way. This is the room I need to get to, damn it. Who knows, maybe there's like a room I don't know about. Alright, let's take the observatory. Well, is there anything else we can do while we're here? Is there any spots that we haven't looked at? We have the secret garden key. I should have taken the code check and I should have put the secret garden key in it. That was the other thing. I just made another mistake. I just made another huge mistake. Wow, so I've just started out terribly today. Maybe I'll get the code check again, because if I get the code check, I can redeem this a little. Sorry cat says hi. I'm the sorry cat. Oh. I can't believe I screwed this so badly. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere we can go outside. I don't think the secret garden key is for an outside secret garden, but we can check. So we'll do storeroom. So what do we lose? We lose 20 steps, essentially, and a relatively good start, which we had. So we lose 20 steps. That's really what it comes down to. I was so excited too because I was building correctly. I was getting everything looking good. All right, let's go see if secret garden key opens up anything on this side. I don't think it does, but we'll check. Like that. That doesn't have a key. I don't think it opens this because it never asks you. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. We know the mine is there. So it's not the mine. Tell you what. Go to the campsite. Go to bed. Might as well. Oh, wait. We can't call it a day. We have to call it a day from here. I am pissed. I am pissed. I can't believe I did that. All right. Well, that just means we're going to have a much better run with less steps, right? We only lost 20 steps that we don't normally get anyway. No big deal. I wish there was a way to skip this little intro, though. This is a bit of a pain. All right, maybe we'll get a better... The thing that sucks about that run, we didn't even get anything out of it. Like, we didn't unlock anything. We didn't reveal any new secrets. All we got was a reverse boner. Ooh, shelter. We need this. Shelter does two things. One, I think the safe is opened. Why not? Why is it not open? It should be. I set it to be open. I set it for April 15th at 10 o'clock. The radiation monitor. All right. Hopefully they'll be above 12 or 12 or above. That way. All right. So we're not going to take any damage from any of the rooms. All right. Time lock safe. As long as at least 1 hour in the future. All right. Well, let's set it 1 hour. But see, this is the thing. If I set it to be open now, when I set this the last time, it should be open and it's not open. So I don't even know what the date is then. Right? So what's the start date then? Give me a sec. I don't normally do this. But I need to understand this. Unlock safe not opening. All right. Day 1 is November 7th. Even with the correct date and time, it doesn't open. Plus, it also doesn't work. Okay, so we have to do from November 7th, but how do we know what time it is? How do we know what time it is in game? An hour after the current time. If it's 8:15 a.m. and you set it for 9 a.m. it won't open. Likewise, make sure you're calculating the current date correctly. Day 1 is November 7th, as you said. So day 27 is December 3rd. Okay, all right, well, you said what, day 27 is December 3rd? All right, so we're on day 24. Day 26, second, day 25 is the first, day 24 is November 30th. Okay. I don't know how to check the time. Does it say the time? All right, hold on. Let's see if we can see if maybe it tells us the time on our tab screen here. Or do we just have to call it? We just have to basically put our time. All right, so we're gonna want 11:30 p.m. on November 30th, I think. Because we already have 7 days. Hold on. Oh, but day 7 counts as one. So technically you have 8 days. Yeah, so that's the 30th. All right, time lock safe. Set unlock date. Okay. November 30th. Or should we do it for tomorrow? Like for the next run? Because we're not going to come back. So let's do November 31st. That'd be funny. December 1st. All right, we're going to do it for the next run. December 1st. And we're going to say that we will still be playing. So it's open for 4 hours afterwards. So it's 10. Or do 9. 10, 11, 12. All right, let's do, 9 p.m. We'll try that. Oop, no, not 8. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Jeez. So shouldn't that open for us then at this point? No. All right. Oh, right, because that's tomorrow. I should have said it for today. That's right. Oh, right, because we might be screwed. We might not get this again. So let's change it. Can we change it? Unlock safe. Let's call it November 30th at 9 p.m. and see if that works. Doesn't open now. We'll come back and check it in an hour. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to somehow figure this out. I'll have to read up on, because that's extremely confusing. If we have to use the date and time from the game. Oh, right, because the clocks will tell us the time. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I can change it to, I just want to test this out. Hell with it. Who cares about this run? I want to test it out. So let's do 8 a.m. That says 9, right? No, I thought it had to be our time. Oh, right. Yeah, it has to be an hour after. Yes, you're right. Okay. Has to be an hour after the current time. You're absolutely right. All right, so let's try it though. Let's try it this way. Set unlock date. So we did that. So let's do. How come we can't do minutes? We can't do minutes? All right, well, whatever. All right, so at 11:06 or 11:08, we will come back. And if that doesn't work, then we know it's set so that we have to do it at a different time. So if we screw this run, no big deal. Yeah, it's the morning, but it's nighttime here. No, but people said it has to be your time based on your computer. I know, but they said that they have to set on the forum it said you have to set it based on your computer. So you have to set the time. They were saying because if your time was not set to Eastern Standard Time, it didn't know what to do. At least that's what they said. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm reading this. Let me read this again. There's a bug if your computer's regional format is not set to English United States. The time lock safe does not open even if you have the correct. Oh, but maybe it's just because it needs to be in English and it still has to be the time on these clocks. All right, you know what? I don't even know anymore. We're wasting a bunch of footsteps just to try this. This is quite literally the exact opposite of what I promised in the title of this video. I'm gonna have to edit the title of this video as soon as it's done, because this is quite literally no spoilers. This is running back and forth between two rooms. Okay. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Okay, 1 hour in the future in game? So frustrating. So, I'm gonna say 11 a.m. The best laid plans? Yeah, but what am I supposed to do, you know? This is quite literally like two of the worst runs I've had. All right, so we're gonna like just mess around for a little bit and then we'll come back, because I've got a feeling something that's in there is very important for me to get, because I have people in this forum talking about it that have already beat the game and need to get in. So this room has a lot of clocks in it, so let's do that. Okay, so we have to wait until this says 11 o'clock, right? Anytime after 11 o'clock. You know, it'd be hilarious if we actually beat this run. Let's grab a storeroom. Right? You never guarantee anything? Right, but I could guarantee at least not running back and forth. How's that? I could at least guarantee not running back and forth, what was it, 3 times? All right, what could this be? Kitchen, I'm not paying gems for that quite yet. Bedroom, I guess. Car keys. I haven't used the car keys yet, so I'm wondering if you actually get to drive the car or if it just allows you to get in the car. Billiard room. Okay, anything there? Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, let's do this one. At least I can do these. These I know how to do. Okay, 18 minus 6 is 12. Wow, these have gone back to like basic math. Wait, what? Negative 12 plus 20. Oh, okay, is 8 times 2 is 16. Is that how you wanted that done? Okay. 1 plus 2 is 3. Minus 3 is 0. Wait, what? 0 times 15 is 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay. Changing up the system, I don't like that. Yeah, they They just change where they put the colors. You still know what the colors do. It's just like a bit obnoxious because now you have to pay attention to the placement and the color, right? All right, much the same as last time. We have security early. But this time we have to remember not to block ourselves in, right? Okay, so we've actually... Miss anything? No, okay. Actually done okay. Change offline mode. Unlock, confirm setting. Back. Okay. Exit. Good, good. All right, make sure we're not missing an item anywhere. And which way do we want to go? We want to go this way. Ooh, dice are in here, right? Yes, I'll take the dice. We gotta remember, do not spend the dice. Not spend them. Keep your dice. Keep your ivory dice. Those are for emergencies only. Okay, nothing else. And I still don't know the combo for that safe, so... Hey, that looks like the puzzle boxes they've been giving us, but I can't play with it. The boudoir. Welcome to the boudoir. Order, chapel, room. Actually, this'll help because now anytime we draft a bedroom, we're gonna be able to get 5 steps. So that will help, even though we're gonna be blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did. I tried all the obvious ones. They're gonna be people's birth dates or something. One of them was revealed in something you got out of another room. So it's either gonna be you get it revealed from a different room that you're in, that you go in, or it's somebody's birthday, which is basically what I'm suspecting it is. All right, let's do green spare room. Green spare ribs. Perfect. Oh, green plastic watering can. Plastic watering can. My voice is going already. Or fake Chinese rubber plant. We have to take chapel because we need to go up. All right, we're going to go back out of this room and back in so we can use our watering can. We just peed out a gem on ourselves. Isn't that nice? All right, so now we can go to foundation, which is good, or we can go low. All right, we're going to leave low open just in case. Totally worth it. Actually, let's set it up now. I really don't care. We're going to set it up. Closet, 2 items. Yeah, I'll take it. Another dice. Ooh, we got 3 dice now. All right, rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. I said seagulls. Stop it now. I do have the car keys. But I want to link up to the foundation. I don't want to pull the garage yet. Not yet. Everyone told me Not to stroll on that beach. The seagull's gonna come. Poke you in a coconut. And they did. And they did. I've been going like a... I like to groove and boogie. Show you some dance moves. Ooh, 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 ooh. If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, could have outrun those birds. The library never has anything. And like, I've already read all the books from here, unfortunately. I don't know if they ever let you restock the library. The library. All right, we're going to use a key here. Hallway doors are always unlocked. It's 2 gems to get in there. Workshop to combine items. What do I have for items? I have car keys and a watering can. Okay, so that's not going to help me. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Ooh. I think this might be good though. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yeah, because this means if we get the master hallway, it will be completely unlocked. We're buying this. I know that's a big price. Oh, is this the room that Christopher Manson designed? Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson. Okay, at least we know all their names now. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. J-R-E-N. Ariana. R-E-N. R-E-N-A? J-R-E. J-E-R. Jer. Re. Ariana. Ariana. What does that mean? Ariana? It's not French. Because Ari is not French, as far as I know. So J. I'll come back to you. Edwin Sinclair, the big daddy dad, and this is Count Isaac Gates. Hello, Count. You count. Can't get anywhere in here, right? All right. Oh, geez. Now we're kind of stuck. All right, redraw. We can use 1 dice. All right, we can take the gymnasium because we're not going to lose footsteps. We take the kitchen so that we can order steps. I think we do that. Yeah, because we're going to run out of steps. We're going to take the kitchen. Yeah, it's going to cost us gems, but... All right, don't spend anything yet. Okay, so now it's telling me... Oh, no, that's a wait. That's not time. Is this the time? No, that's pounds. Pounds? Not what they call it. It's not called pounds, Christopher. All right, hallway with an extra key. That'll help. The seagull's gonna come. Cookie and a coconut. And they did. And they did. Gotta make one like. If we take the breaker room, does that screw us here? Yeah, it does. All right, so we can't take the utility closet yet. I hate to. Oh man, we're getting dreadfully low on gems here. We'll do the drawing room though, because that's actually going to be pretty helpful. Please give me. Please give me stuff. No? Okay. Oh, do I want to spend on this? No, not yet. All right, so I have 2 continuations up. Let's check this one first. Yeah, I will use a key on this one. The veranda. Hello, veranda. West Wing Hall is definitely what I want. This. And it should be unlocked because all hallways are unlocked, right? Yeah, that's good. Vault would be cool, but parlor's even better. Okay, got this. We might have just given ourselves a chance at some gems here too. So let's see if we can figure this out. Let's not screw this up. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. Blue box is false. White box is false. Okay. So now we have to falsify one of these. Okay, the gems are in a box with a false statement. So if the white box is false, then the blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So the white box cannot be false. Because if the white box is false, then this is false. Which means the gems would have to be in a box with a false statement, which means, oh, so they, wait, yeah, so that means it would have to be in a box with a true statement. Yeah, so that kind of puts a conundrum on this, right? So, white box is false. The blue box is true. The gems are in the box with a false statement. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Gems are in a box with a false statement. If that is false, it can't be this one because this would be true because... Wait. If this is true, then this means the gems are in a box with a true statement. So that could work. All right, so what if this is false? The blue box is true, then it can be in this one or this one. Ugh. All right, do this again. White box is false. Means the blue box is true. Blue box say the gems are in the box with a false statement. So it could be this one. And that would mean these two are true and that one's the false one. Let's try to, if this is false. White box is false. Blue box is false. That would make this false, which means that they're in a box with a true statement, right? All right. Okay. So this one can't be true, because if this one's true, then this one is false, which makes this one true, which means the gems are in a box with a true statement. Yeah, this doesn't, I don't know how this is supposed to work. This is a wreck. This is a hard one, and I don't want to screw this up. I honestly think it's this one. I think it's this one. I'm probably wrong. I was right. Okay. I was gonna say that's the only one that really pointed to anything that made sense. Okay. Now. Okay, we don't want any of these, right? We want to go straight across. Right? Right, one time. There we go, gymnasium. Good. Okay. So we now have... We have everything we need. We need one that goes to the left. Yeah. All right, this goes to the left, right? Correct. Okay. This goes left. Now we only have one gem left. Oh, wait. Did we look in here for... I'll have to go back in a minute because I didn't look to see if there were any gems in there. Dang it. That was a mistake. Hey, what's up, Mr. Fish? 55 diggity dang dong months. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Always appreciate the goodness that comes from your soul. Spread gold in a state. Yeah. Spread gold now. Return to main menu. Gonna exit. Okay. I don't see any gems in here. All right. We need another one that goes left. Ugh. We're gonna run out. Give me a left. Give me a left. No, we don't have a left here. All right. So we have one chance to redraw. Give me a left. Nope. Okay. We kind of screwed ourselves out of that one. I've been working on an emulator for my breadboard computer. Got it running, my existing firmware ROM, and displaying the test image. Nice. So that means you're further along than you were last time, right? Okay, so that means we're going to have to go backwards. And we're going to have to find the secret garden, I think. All right, let's go in here. Last time I was writing 600 instructions without testing any of them. Well, there you go. That's probably not. That's not going to do what you want it to do. Now, is it? Okay. Anything else in here? Else. All right. Now we have to go back to the kitchen. And buy some food. Right? Where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? Oh, kitchen's back there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have enough gems for the passageway, which isn't necessarily my fault. I'd gotten all the gems I could, you know, unless I missed gems sitting somewhere. I'm getting all these coins because of the office. Office let me spread them around, so I'm going to be able to get a bunch of food at least. A lot of time redesigning and refactoring because I didn't start off with that. But now it's a solid place to start adding on some debugging tools. Nice. All right. Do we go to the kitchen first? I think we check this first, right? Wow, that's going to eat up my last key. I think we got to do walk-in closet here. No, maybe that doesn't work because we need a green room though, right? We need this to be a green room, or we got to go all the way back down here. Doesn't mean you did something wrong. I just couldn't figure out in a minute. Why. Oh no, yeah, no. I'm reviewing in my head. I'm reviewing my screw up in my head. If I spend a gem here, though, I'm gonna end up. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. All right, let's see if we find anything in here. I've seen all the pictures. I've reviewed all this, so I know all the. I think I know all the secrets out of here, and if I don't, I'll be able to come back and look at them another time. Ah, lockpicks. That'll be helpful. Well, it might be helpful. Sometimes it's not very helpful. All right. It's locked. Lockpick kit. Come on. Nice. Got me what I needed. I'm likely to draw red rooms while drafting, although that doesn't do anything for me either, does it? Let's do the commissary. And let's see what we can buy. Okay, so we buy the gems. We can buy a sledgehammer. I think we had a All right, so buy a set of gems. Buy the running shoes. Okay. Then one more thing of gems. Okay. Okay, now the running shoes should be a little helpful. This doesn't get anything for us, right? Laundry room? Oh, I just tossed all my money away, so that's not really going to help me either. Planetarium. I don't think there's anything in here. It usually is not, but we'll take a quick look. How long have you been working on that breadboard, computer fish? I think it's been a while, right? Okay, we're gonna go back through kitchen. We'll at least be able to go check the safe and see if we did it right. All right. How much for the food? Bacon and eggs. Okay, can eat the banana. Over every iteration and pause, it's been like 2 years. I was gonna say it's been a while. I know it's been quite a bit of time, actually. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back. I should be looking for coins too while I'm doing this. I shouldn't be running. 4 months of total work. Yeah, I know that you had you kind of halted the project a few times. Might as well do breaker box. And so we'll turn on the garage. Turn off the key card system in case we run into a key card. I doubt we will. Okay, so that's pretty much it. What if we do the vac indicators? What that does again? If we get back in there again, does it do anything? I don't know. I don't think it does. All right, Brew Chapel. Brew spare room. Anything in here? No. Security. Then straight down. No, hold up. Hold up. Do I have a nursery on here anywhere? Yes, I have a nursery. So I should go here, grab the 5 steps, right? Wait, boudoir doesn't count as a bedroom? Holy crap. Oh, right, because I have to draft it. Oh, I did a stupid. Yeah, I get the +2 from here, but it's definitely not what I was looking to do. All right. It's our last chance to do something interesting over here. Coat check. Do I have anything that should be checked in? Not really. Dining room. Give me the food. Hey, a pheasant. Oh, it's quail. Have dinner. I'll have dinner. All right, that was pretty much our last chance at getting the room that was going to allow us to open what we needed to open. But hey, security card. We now have 53 steps at least. We would have gotten back. Yeah, nothing good. Okay, so we get a package, mailroom. That'll be for tomorrow. Order placed. Very good. That. Oh, we've done that one. And I've looked through all this stuff before. Yeah, this is the one that had the vac instructions, right? Yeah. Actually, let's check and see if the time is correct. Oh no, it's way past 4 hours, isn't it? Since we set the time. Oh, see, that is rotten if it's set up like that. Oh, we did it. I think we got back literally just in time though. 7? This is a red note. Okay. All right, so cousin Mary's disappeared, and he blames the uncle. While I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did not, but further reinforce my convictions to this fact. To those of us that are once bitten or twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior, I sat on my social standing in our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery and all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. Full 7 months after she was reported missing. That coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. The fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such sensational story betrays my own desperation. Answers, desperation for hope, desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land where we're all dreams of the land, and the straggling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung open wide. A distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay. What is this little tiny thing here, though? What is that? What is that little tiny thing? I have no ideas. All right, well, you know what, though? We at least got one thing. I now have the red letter. Wait. I talked about, was it 8 pillars with 8 pillars with 8 red letters? And one of the letters you will never read. That was the prediction. So is this the first of the red letters? Or is this the missing one that we're never supposed to read? All right, let's review the house one more time to make sure we haven't made some sort of dramatic blunder that we could use to correct everything. Nope. Okay. All right. Actually, let's see. Is there any one of these where we stop and we get gain 2 stars? Do I want to gain 2 stars? Not particularly. All right. Yeah, we'll call it a day. All right, we're going to try another run at this. We ended with a lot more steps than we thought we would, right? We ended up running off what, like 15 steps early just by being doofuses? All right, day 25 is the perfect day to begin. You know what? Now at least we can tell people on the forum, we can go and clarify that it needs to be the in-game date and the in-game time. I think had we been any later, we would have been in serious trouble. All right, tool shed. Give me a couple items. All right. Ooh, both of these are absolutely aggressively amazing. The key card especially, because now I can quite literally skip security. That saves me a gem. The only other reason I would need security would be for what? I don't think there's any reason I would need security then. Right? Because all security really has on the computer is to shut off the security system. Everything else in securities is woofed. All right, there's my hell allowance. All right, let go. All right, grab the reading nook. Get us a key. Yeah, the detector's goated. Oh, show. Oh. I really, 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 really want a sledgehammer. All right. No, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Haha. Jackpot. Silver key. And a gem. You have chosen wisely. Do I want to turn back? Not particularly. Okay. Have the spare room. We didn't get anything. We didn't get the watering can. We didn't get a key. We didn't get anything. We got the shaft. Mail room. Oof. Tempting because it's going to have a drop off for us. Yeah, we're going to take it. Package delivered. Where's my package? Where's my package? There it is. Going up there in that big house. I think most people would be pretty scared. I already read this though. Let's get some sleep. Are you serious? Or is, oh wait, maybe that's not my package. This is my package. Okay. One amateur lockpick kit, 2 gems, 2 keys. Beautiful. All right, so we actually have done pretty well so far. We're just gonna have to be careful because we've really cut off half the estate on this side, I think. All right, let's see. How badly have we cut everything off? We put a pretty big chunk on this wall, but that's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be just fine. Because now we have 2 keys, 5 gems, 6 coins. Coin. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to open this one up first. I'll take the den for 500. I probably shouldn't have done, but probably should have saved the den, but that's okay. Now we have 6 gems. Now we won't run out of gems, will we, Fluff? We certainly won't. Fluff is going to be my sounding board, the voice in my head. Save the drawing room for later. We will. Oh, I hate taking the corridor though, because we're going to need these straight corridors eventually, right? All right. Oh well. Okay, we cannot take that. That closes us off. We have to take pantry. We have to be really careful. We have to be very careful. I'm not going in there yet, though. I'm going to go finish off the rooms down here first. We could very easily dead end ourselves. All right, parlor's a dead end. Observatory's a dead end, so might as well go storeroom. Another coin. Another key. Another gem. Beautiful. All right, so now we got to be really careful. Gimme? Are you serious? The heck did a mosquito get in here? Absolute insanity. A mosquito? And this weather? All right, drawing room would be nice. I think we'll do chapel. This would be a good spot for chapel because we won't need to come back. And we got coins. We got the coins. Wow, we got paid off on that one, huh? All right. Go this way. I mean, we might need to come back through chapel, but it won't be as necessary as it sometimes is. All right, parlor. Remember, we're not going to pay for security. Not going to work on Maggie's farm no more. Ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. The box next to this is false. The box next to this box is true. Box next to this box contains gems. All right. So this could be false. Means this could be true. Box next to this box is true. Box next to this box contains gems. Yeah, so it's this one. Yeah. All right. Some of these are, I don't know. They seem like the answers are kind of like made up. Like it could have been anything, so to speak. All right. We definitely need the hallway here. We'll get us an extra key as well, which would be nice. Okay. We want to go this way. Use one of my keys. Oh, I forgot the lock picks. Dang it. All right, gotta remember, lock picks. Calm, you want lock picks. Okay, good. Patio. Spread gems. In green rooms. Love it. Okay, what do I have? Lock picks, metal detector. Okay, so I don't have the thing yet. Oh. Oh, little key there. See, that's why this thing's goated, though, is because it does give you chance. All right. Courtyard. I am going to take courtyard. I don't have the sledgehammer. How many keys do I have? I have 4. I can try lockpicks on this, though, right? No? Oh, okay. I thought you could use lockpicks on that. All right, let's go sideways. Secret passage leads to a room, color of your choice. I could go boudoir, which actually boudoir terminates, so it's got to be this one. All right. Hate to spend a gem on it, but all right, let's see. I want a green room. Actually, check to make sure there's nothing in here for us, right? No valuables. I don't see any. Okay, good. Nothing behind the door? Nope. Okay, cool. What are we gonna get? Cloister had nothing in it. You're more likely to draw unique and rare and unusual rooms while drafting. All right, let me see where I am first, though. That would mean I need to draw straight room down here first. If I want this. Or I just go cloister. Special cost is bypassed because it's green, right? Yeah, I'll take the cloister. All right. 1, 2. Anything? Anything for me? Nope. Okay. Oh man, if I had coins, we'd be really ripping it. Not coins, what do you call it? Shovel. I want coins, but I'm looking for a shovel. I'm dumb. Okay, dining room. Dining room goes the wrong way. It goes the wrong way. So it's security. I don't need security, but that'll get me to the foundation. So that's kind of what we need. All right, I have a security card, so cool. Give me an item. No. Okay. What's this room? Eep. Up. Utility closet. It's the breaker box. Do I need that? I don't need it. I'm gonna go for the billiard room. Get me stuff. Get me my stuff. Oh. Something? Oh, key. There you go. We're doing pretty well with items on this run. So 14. All right, 2. Minus 10 is 20. Minus 12 is 8. Negative 5. And so it's negative 15. And 18 is 3 times 3 is 9. And then this one is effed up. How does this work? Ten squared. Negative 10 squared? Or is it 5 squared? 5 squared. Let's just say it's 5 squared minus 10 and 10 is 5. It's the only answer I can come up with. Oh, okay. All right. That didn't work. Okay. Let's try it again. Times 10 is 20. Minus that is 8. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Is 3 times 3 is 9. And this just makes no sense. You get the square root of 10? No, you don't get the square root of 10. 10 times 10 is 100, though. That can't be right. 5 squared would be 25. Unless it is 10. So negative 10 times 5. No, negative 10 plus 5 is negative 5. Squared is negative 25. Oh no, 25. Because negative times negative is positive, right? Minus 10 is 15. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, math genius. I forgot. 2 negatives make a positive when you're multiplying. Math genius. That funky genius. Math genius, genius. Funky genius. Okay. Let's see. Go sideways first, right? Ooh, the garage. Do I have the car keys? I do not.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Dude sweet? You got that dude sweet. You got it.
Dude, what does mine say?
Sweet.
What about mine? Dude,
Dude.
what does mine say?
Sweet!
Idiot!
We are all idiots. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do this and take our chances this way and that way. No gem requirements. Boiler room. Mother flipper. Don't go in it. Because it says now we're going to draw more red rooms if I go in there. Yeah, I can use a key. What's up, Bean? How you doing? Gymnasium. Okay. Go this way then. All right, so we still have the cloister as well, so we can still get out of here. Oh, I keep forgetting the lockpick kit. Oh, good thing. Oh, we are gonna draw more freaking red. Dang it. All right. Major and minor key? Yeah. Major key might give us the basement key. I like how the music room gives you major and minor keys. Get it? Okay, secret garden key. Which we're not entirely sure what that does anyway, but... Okay, and that brings us back to the gym, which we're not going to do right now. So we have cloister and courtyard are two that we can still move forward with. Why did the music start? That's not the basement key. Finding it won't be easy. You know what I do want to try though? We have the security card. Let's see what the elevator thing does. Down here. Hello? Press the button. Does it do nothing? Oh, that sucks. That's actually really, really, really disappointing. Like, extremely disappointing. All right, cloister, you're my oyster. Lockpick. Lockpick is paid out, man. Lockpick has paid out. Hate to do this, but we need the drawing room because we need to be able to pick the rooms that we want, right? It says something's near. No. Well, that's weird. It stopped. Oh, coins. I see them. Okay, which way do we want to go here? I want to go the other way. Because we have a lot of... Well, no, we don't have a lot of space over here, but we have some space over here. Actually, courtyard is open too, so... Yeah, let's go this way. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 floor plans. All right, we definitely gotta redraw this. Aquarium. No, that's costs money. Do I care about the utility closet? I don't. Do I care about the lavatory? I don't. All of this sucks. Aquarium gives us 1 more out, but it costs a gem, and that screws us. All right, fine. We'll get the breaker room. Dark room is back on. I don't have to worry about the key card system. I'm gonna leave it on because I have that elevator button, which I don't even know what the hell it does. I feel like going through the vac indicators again. All right, so we want, so it's clear, green, blue. Wait, clear, green, red, white, blue, purple, right? Clear, or is it just, wait, is it just green, red, blue, white, purple? No, it's got to be clear, green, red, blue, white, purple. Blue, red, white. Okay. All right. So white has to be this one. Didn't work. Ugh. Try this one more time. I know we were able to do this before, but okay, so white. There we go. Okay, so we got that. All right, so this needs to stay purple, and this one needs to be what, blue? So clear. Trying to remember how to do this part. Okay, Okay, we need to turn what? This red and this green. Ah, so close. Actually, hold up. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, hold on. Wait. Almost got it. Almost got it here. Oh, auto mod. Denied. All right, let's see. So we need to swap these though, right? Dang it. Hmm. All right, this one needs to be blue. No. I had it for a second there. I almost figured it out. No, because it resets back to that. So I got to get it to skip just to go to green, right? See, yeah, it turns it to... So how do we turn it to green? That's what I need to know. Is how do we get this to green? All right, so this needs to be blank. No, because that turns it to that. All right, we set that to blank. Oh, it's always going to set it back. I see. Oh, wait. I think I know how to do this. Now can I set it back, though? Dang it. Ah, see, it sets it right to blue. I don't know how to get it to go to green. Unless we set that to green? No, because that just sets it to blue. Yeah, it's not going to work. I can't think of how to do it. Unless this has to be green. No, that's definitely not it. Because this isn't supposed to be blue. This is supposed to be green, and this is supposed to be red. Yeah, because it sets it back to blue. So if I do this, does it work? No, because this set this to blue again. Yeah, that's not the right order, though. Now this I need to set to red, but that's going to flip this back. Yeah, that's what's screwing it up. All right, you know what? Forget it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm done doing this. I'm done doing that one. That's too much for me. All right, now I fried my brain and I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Courtyard. Yeah, I'm gonna go for courtyard. It's more steps, but oh wait. How many keys do I have? Give me this. No, not double my keys, but I got 2 keys for 1 key. All right, East Hall. Yeah. Aquarium. Yeah, it's gonna kill one of my gems though. Shit. Gonna have to go for it. Ah, got an extra gem. Good. Did not kill one of my gems. Yay. Oh, wait. We got a ticker. Got a ticky ticker. Use special key? Lockpick. Silver key. Beautiful. All right. Dining room. Food? Not yet. Ah, yes. Pizza. All right, good. Now we got the steps. Hey, what's up, Ivy? It's so dark. Oh, yeah. Let me close this. There we go. That's a little better. Have dinner. Nice. So that should put me up to 60. Oh, 55. I can count. How many keys do I have? I have 8 keys and the secret garden key, which something tells me I'm not going to see the secret garden. I can see it. There you go. Items for sale. I am not going to spend any gems on this. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just working my way through this maze. Okay, this has screwed us. Right? Yeah. Brig. Oh, fine. I'm going to the bookshop. Might as well get screwed. Yeah, doing well, except this game is just absolutely crazy. All right. History of Orinda. No. What do we want to... We don't have enough for that. What do we got enough for? Drafting strategy. I don't want drafting strategy though. All right, so this actually turned out even worse than I thought. Even worse than I thought. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your stage drafting pool. I think I need to do that. I think at this point we've kind of botched this a bit, although because I can't handle this. I can't handle losing half my steps. Mage chamber. You know what? Maybe we could survive with the mage chamber. Let's try it. Maybe we survive. What you been up to though? Yeah, it's a massive puzzle. It's like 6 puzzles though. It's not just like one puzzle. And it can't give you just one. It's got to be all the puzzles. Crown Crow. Do I have Crown Crow? I don't think I do. Hold up. Crow, row, clock, clock. Yeah, so Crown Crow. That's one I was missing. That's C, Crown Crow. Job hunting, taking care of the home, putting my roomie's mind at ease. You're no longer working where you were working before? All right, so we're going here. Should we go back first? Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we go back first. We leave this, right? That's what we had said we were supposed to do. Oh, I never looked at this one before. What happened to that job? Is it just because of the annoying nature of the job? Not appropriate words? You said not appropriate words? Do I have this one? Eat wheat. W. Wheat. Heat. Okay, so that's a new one. I got 2 new ones right in a row. I was rushing to get food out, are already behind, and the manager demanded I get food out. Oh. And you told them what they could do with the food, I'm guessing. They said, oh, sure. I'll have that food right out. Right out your... Dining room, aquarium. I want to go all the way back to the drawing room, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go all the way back to the drawing room. I have enough steps. I can waste some steps to do this. Yeah. Yeah, one more down. Also had my schedule changed 3 times in less than 24 hours without notice. Yeah, that's kind of rough when they do that. I gotta go one more down, I guess. Okay, that did waste a few steps, but that's fine. Key. Cool. Oh, we're gonna eat up our gems to do this, huh? The manager kept calling food back, did not offer any help, knowing I was unable to ask for help. So I got the round of pizza out and quit. There you go. Oh wait, let's redraw the floor plans. I would lose half my steps to go that way. Dang it. Do I want to check anything? I might code check the key card. No, then I lose the key card for now. Walk-in closet, 4 items. Let's do that. Whoa. Telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory, but I'm not going to the observatory. Okay, that's 1, 2. See, I had enough and I walked out. I want to say good for you because, you know, it's tough to like deal with that constant level of pushing and abuse, you know? Right, we could also use the gymnasium. That would be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we'd lose 2 steps. 5, 6, 7 steps to get there. And it's going to be how many to get back from where I am? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so yeah, I think we go back this way. 3, 4, 6, 7. Ugh. Well, I know I have 3 gems. I don't have any rerolls though. I mean, that's my big drawback here. You know what? Let's just go to the top roll. Top row and we'll do it. I don't even care at this point. Like we've come this far. And in the end it doesn't even matter. Archives is terrible. Observatory. Well, it said I could get double the stuff from the observatory, so why don't we do that? Hopefully it's good stuff. Everything is 50% off today? Oh, well, that doesn't help me. The 3 slice kind of helps. How did the telescope help me though? Gain an additional effect of each constellation. Okay. So I should have gotten more than the steps that I got. That's stupid. I have patience with saying it seems 10 months feels like a weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I know it was not. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Do I have... Wait, how much gold do I have? Could I get... Oh my. It's a double sale. Maybe I can buy one of those books at the bookshop. That might actually work. Excited, he runs. Other Mrs. and the kiddo, they're doing really well. Hang on one sec. Where is it? Where is it? I added it here somewhere. I know I added it somewhere. I put it there. It is.
Yep, Mama saw him.
He doesn't quite look like that anymore, but he's still cute. 25. It did not take the 50% off twice. It only... Realm and Rune. Sure. I'll buy it. So how do I read the book? I knew he's taller and skinny, but still has the same energy. He does definitely have the same energy. Where's my book? Oh, added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Are you freaking serious? So I actually have to check the book out. It's not there. Oh, it'll be there the next time, and I just wasted a step like a freaking doofus. Seems to be very curious. He is. He's very curious. He's very adventurous. He's a lot more like really gung-ho about basketball than I expected him to be. All right, this is gonna... Is there any other way I can do this besides stepping into this room? Do we have any other room doors left? We do not. This is the only chance. This is my only chance, is the weight room and losing all my steps. Oh no, I have the gymnasium, I guess. So we could, how far is that though? All right, get the weight room. Don't go in yet. Oh no, it automatically takes. Oh, that sucks. Little baby boy, that's right. Baby boy. See you dance, let me see you. Boy. Here's a secret garden key. Key does not fit. I just figured I'd check. Maybe that was the way to get in. I always love catching the updates and seeing the shorts of the snow and the walk in the woods. Yeah, we don't. I don't put them out as much as I used to. All right. So I can actually technically go in here and still reset my coins to 2, which is fine. Yeah, I should probably put stuff on Facebook, you know, instead of just put it here. I mean, the wife does a lot of the stuff on Facebook. She puts a lot of that stuff on there for him. Well, I am now running low on supplies here, and we are basically out of options. This is the only option I have, really. What's in here? Anything? Anything? Nothing? You post more than I do? On Facebook? Hardly ever. I post on Facebook maybe once every 3 months. All right, the laboratory isn't going to help. Guess we could do the solarium. Chief and chef, I already have that one. All right, so this is really not doing much for me. Okay, I already saw that. More than not at all. I suppose that's true. It is more than not at all. All right. So we have the one chance to open this up if I can find the correct room out of these rooms. And then I'm still going to be way short on steps to get where I need to be. Unless there's like a miracle of steps somewhere. We now running out of keys. That's true. And we've dead-ended. All right. Well, that's pretty much killed it for me. And there's the gymnasium, but I can't even get there. Oh wait, no, I could get food. Food could help. Can I get enough though? Chicken eggs, club sandwich, and a banana. Yeah, there we go. Back up to 40. Another banana. Up to 43. Okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But everything else is dead-ended. Okay, so I have got to find out. How do I get all the way back to gymnasium? I gotta go through aquarium. Courtyard. Oh, all right. How many is this? Let's check it out and see how far we actually have to go. We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so it's 14 there, and then 14 back is 38. Yeah, it's still worth it. Still worth a try. I mean, we could still maybe get it. All right, so Gymnasium. Chambers. Gonna make sure I don't take a wrong turn, because taking a wrong turn would be really not disastrous, but it would really just kind of take some of the wind out of my sails here. All right, so all the way down to courtyard now. All right, all the way to courtyard. Courtyard Marriott. There it is. If you like the courtyard so much, why don't you marry it? Wait, what? Okay, so secret passage. Cloister. Security. Security! What's that? Oh, tub and tube. I have that one. Damn, I am running out of keys. I am now out of keys. So that is kind of it for this run. Crafting studio. I do not have enough gems to even get into there. The rest of these are screwed. Right? Yeah, I have no other options here. The only thing I could do is go into the coat check, take the battery out, and put the secret garden key in. I think that's my only choice at this point. That's my only choice. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's 11:41. I have got to go to bed. All right, retrieve item. Battery pack does nothing for me. Check item. Secret garden key has been checked. Okay, cool. And I'm definitely going to change the title of this video on YouTube, because this definitely did not give spoilers. This definitely was not the run I expected. All right, now, is there anywhere I can close out the day that gives me a bonus? This screwed me. The furnace room screwed me. Let me just make sure there's absolutely no other ways. Like, I still don't understand why I go to the foundation, I press the elevator thing, and it does nothing. It just makes no sense. Unless there's an elevator somewhere I don't know about. I don't know. I think that's going to be it, though. I think that's it. I think we call it a day. All right, we call it. Well, that at least leaves me plenty of room to play around with this tomorrow before I stream. If I stream tomorrow night, which I probably will. We're not exactly sure. YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to drop you off at the curb. If you happen to have watched this YouTube, you must have the patience of a Saint Bernard. I don't even know what that means. So, enjoy yourself, YouTube. Don't forget,